We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT Metamaterials Inc. And in today's video, we're also going to cover Torchlight preferred shares here with MMTLP, as they're both trying to push back up. And they weren't the only stocks trying to push up higher today. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 70% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT Metamaterials Inc. I left these drawings here that I actually drew in yesterday's video. I was talking about the inflows here and how the strength and full transition could continue, but then things in the day pulled downwards. And we're going to break it all down in today's video here with MMAT. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on within the volatility, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from EUDA. We caught this one after the bell, pulling downwards, sitting sideways, and we were looking for inflows to pick up. The inflows picked up. Full strength there on 42 vision, got a bull indicator, and hit a highest point of 18% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT stock, Metamaterials Inc. And as you can see it here, it's done a complete transition from the dip area to the rip area. Quickly in the volatility pulled back, and we're going to break that down in today's video. And then here you can also see the last time we hit a dip area was on November 18th. And the next day we hit a rip area, right? Some reversals are stronger, some are weaker. But this is how we're able to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips. And if it's your first time here coming across the channel, this is what brings that edge over the charts, and we also use it in conjunction with the bull and bear indicators and the inflow versus outflow, which I'm going to go ahead and pull up here now as well, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So I left these drawings here just so you could see that we were looking yesterday, right? Well, in yesterday's video breaking down Wednesday for today's trading day, that if a full transition could happen and in the process cancel this bear indicator, get a bull indicator, and get the inflows back up. Now, everything happened here in the pre-market. It jumped up from 188 all the way towards the bell back to $2, but it rejected a key resistance. And we talked about that in the video. And we wanted these inflows to cross back up, but to continue pushing up higher. And you could see right after the bell how quickly it went from green to red. And within the volatility, not just on the 30-minute, the 15-minute showed it as well. It was pretty slow there and weak, very choppy, and it went into red. And once it crossed, things started to fall very quickly from 196 to lows here of 186. Now, the inflows are trying to come back up here on the 15-minute. We're going to break that down in just a moment here in the video, but I'm just showing you guys what it is that we were looking for, and we wanted these inflows to stay above and not get canceled quickly, this bull indicator, by a bear indicator later in the day. Lots of volatility here. It's going to be important for this to try to fight back up going into Monday. And I have an article to share with you guys, not just about MMAT, but also MMTLP, right? Now, MMTLP has continued the staircase effect, right? It brought itself back up from way down here in the $8 range, back fighting above $10, and it even hit almost $11 today. And the inflows have stayed steady above, not as much volatility as MMAT. That's going to be very interesting how it's going to play out into next week. And the article states here is a short squeeze brewing in Metamaterials, MMAT stock, and also for MMTLP. They're both indirectly correlated right now with everything going on, and MMTLP is in the process, right, of going private, and everyone is focused on the fact that they're going to have to cover those shorts, because once it goes private, those short positions cannot stay open. So it's a very interesting concept, everything that's going on. We've broken it down in previous videos, and here we are with MMAT also being put into the category of a possible short squeeze. That is why I've broken down both charts, because there's people watching MMAT, there's people watching MMTLP, and there's people watching both of them. And both of them seem to be moving not exactly with the same strength or weakness, but in the same direction most of the time. When this big drop happened and things actually jumped up and came back down and sat sideways here, the same thing has happened on MMTLP, right? Big drop happened, brought itself back up, sat sideways here. So on the same days it was going up, like it did here on November 21st all the way to the 22nd, we can go ahead and come on over here to MMAT, and you could see that that big push happened on the 21st to the 22nd. Even though it slightly pulled downwards, it was still higher than it was before, right? In those 2 days pushing up higher. So super important to keep that in mind, that they do have some indirect correlations here, and we have some key points to talk about as things are playing out. A lot of people are excited because in December, there is a deadline for the S1, the whole entire merger with Nextbridge and everything going on with these short positions having to be closed for MMTLP. So I'm going to break down the key levels to watch on both. Let's start with Torchlight preferred shares. And right now, the first support is $9.50. Below that is $9. We want to stay above 10 and try to get back up towards 11 and use that as support and break out and eventually cancel this bear indicator here on the 30-minute, get a bull indicator in the process, and same thing on the 15-minute, as right now it does have a bull indicator, but these inflows definitely need to pick back up here within the volatility and also start to reflect on holding up the 30-minute above the midpoint here, not get back down below it. And on the 1 hour, as the volatility continues, the inflows are trying to pick up. I talked about that on the day that the big drop happened. Things seem to start with these inflows picking back up towards the end of the day. And here we have it today, trying to come back up. If those inflows can cross back over, well, look what happened the last time these inflows crossed. It went from 875 all the way to 1250. Now, is it guaranteed to do the same move or even higher? No, but something to not ignore or overlook and watch very carefully. So to the downside, $9, $9.50. To the upside, $11. And if that gets broken through, the next level is $12, where that bear indicator popped up back here on November 22nd, going into the end of the day and going into the after hours. Now, MMAT, I'm watching here the first support at 186. If that gets broken through, the next support is 180. And below that is 175. And to the upside, we want to see this get back above $2. Try to cancel this bear indicator, get these inflows back up on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute as it's trying to cross back over. And on the 1 hour here, if we zoom in and zoom out again, you could see that these inflows are trying to come back up as well, but they still have ways to go to get towards the midpoint. So the 30-minute and the 15-minute need to come in strong, get bull indicators that are strong to the upside, test that resistance up here of $2, use it as support, break out to the upside, and the next resistance is 210, and above that is 220. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the upside and to the downside. I'm going to be watching for these bull indicators to pop up on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, and especially for these inflows to cross the midpoint with strength. And if they can't, well, the supports are 180, 185, and then all the way down to 175, and seeing if it can find support there before it bounces back up, and if any inflows can reappear. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.